A study conducted by Uganda Bureau of Statistics in 2012 revealed that 85% of Uganda's households live in the rural areas. The majority of these households are engaged in subsistence farming, which unfortunately is no longer viable to provide sustainable food supply or adequate income, especially from the traditional cash crops. The decline in food adequacy and earnings has made rural areas contribute increasingly to the national poverty levels. This contribution is currently estimated at 94% of the national poverty level. Sitting on over 80% of Uganda's productive land, rural households present significant business opportunities, especially in agriculture. Unlocking these opportunities will not only lift the rural households out of poverty, but lead to overall development of Uganda. Geno Farm is located in Lyolwa Sub-County in Toro District, eastern Uganda. This farm lies on a 250-acre piece of land and has been in existence for over 50 years.
We are a second generation managers of this farm, which was founded over 50 years ago. The land is owned under Langa Foundation, and it has been in existence for over 50 years. So we are managing this farm that we inherited from our late father.
Its strategic location along the River Malaba with the perennial flow of water gives the farm a very good competitive advantage and a huge potential to overcome the adverse environmental challenges that affect agriculture and maximize profitability in farming throughout the year. The main activities in this farm is growing crops such as green gram, soya, cassava, banana, maize, and vegetables such as tomatoes, onions, green pepper, cabbage, rosemary, and rearing of pigs.
The basic plan is basically to make this farm a model farm, the best model farm in Africa, and we have got outcomes in the area of piggery. We want to make sure that every time we have 2,000 pigs here, and out of that we are going to take about half of it as breeding, and then the other half we want to go through the value chain until we make sausage. We also want to go into abattoir, where our pigs, we go into abattoir, add value, and then sell it to the end users. Right now we have about 300 pigs, and our plan by end of next year is to have about 2,000 pigs. Each pig was giving birth to about 10 piglets. That was about 200 piglets. And when we sell about 70% of that, you can add the numbers, the math is good. So we have been learning how to do piggery and make money out of it. We are using the IMO. Using the IMO means you are keeping the pigs using the latest method, where the pigs do not get stressed, where the pigs sleep in a place where they get warm, and that warmth gives heat to the pigs, and so the end product is very good. Number two, we also want to make it as a business, because keeping pigs is about the feed. And if you can master how to keep the feed, then you can make a lot of profit from it. And that's why we are growing maize, we are growing soya, and we are growing sweet potatoes to make sure that we subsidize on the feed, so that when we put the pigs in the marketplace, we are supplying it at the least cost. Now, apart from it making business sense for us, we also want the community to come and learn from it. We want the youth in the local community and the youth in the eastern part of Uganda to come and learn how to rear pigs using the IMO method. The green gram is a very good product. That is the dengu. The dengu is highly desired by the Indians and the export market. So the dengu is also a product that actually we are adding value to. So we want to make sure that we master how to produce dengu and move it along the value chain, whereby we are supplying it to the end users when it is packaged properly. And when we add value, it increases the price by 60%. So there's a lot of money in producing dengu.
We need to ensure that access to the farm accessing the market is very easy. That's what we wanted to do as a district.
With its own tractor on site and the recruitment of a trained farm manager and a team of dedicated workers, the directors set to enhance maximum productivity on the farm. The farm also works with a group of youth who have been trained in farming practices by providing them with land for farming.
We come here as a group who have been sponsored. Since they have large portion of land, we are given some portion.
So the model we want under the youth is we want them to come, get the practical training. We want at the end of the day they prepare a business plan. We want them to be able to communicate and pitch their business plan, and then at the end of it all we help them to source funding, and then we get for them a mentorship, so that we don't leave the youth in the middle of the road.
That's right, we have got a landscapist who gave us the plan. So we're just waiting to put them in the list.
This farm is big. It's a place you can come and take a rest. So we want people to come and help us in promoting agrotourism, where people come, they take a walk in the farm. They can come and go and pick the tomatoes, they pick the eggplants, they pick the green pepper, and then come and chase a bad chicken, or go in the piggery and pick a pig and then make it for themselves, or we make it for them. And while they're here, they are involved in sports. They can take a community walk. They can do hiking. We are going to bring bicycles. They can ride and just take a rest out of the busy kiddies from the city.
Desired outcome: strengthened farm capacity to deliver effectively and efficiently, increased community involvement and participation, improved work environment for staff. In order to enhance the capacity of Geno Farm to deliver effectively and efficiently deliver its desired outcomes, the following specific interventions will be applied. Establish strong systems, processes and procedures to deliver our promise. Build capacity of staff through technical and soft skills training. Review and develop policies. Continuous improvements and innovations. Resources are critical in the implementation of this strategic plan. It is important to mobilize adequate resources to achieve the desired outcomes, strategic objectives, and specific interventions.
Yeah, the investment you have put all here is from the director's savings, but now we want to expand. There are so many things that we want to do. We want 2,000 pigs down there. We don't have the resources, and so we need support. We need to train the youth. We cannot do that with our own resources, so we need support in most of the areas for our own expansion, but also to help the youth. We have a school. We are now roofing. The school now is on primary 2. We want to take it up to primary 7, but we are right just now on primary 2. We need support to expand the school so that it can go to the next level.
Talent development. The farm has donated 1 acre of land to the community and built a school and a church. The school has a capacity to enroll 200 pupils. The farm provides employment to the women and youth. The farm has designated land for the youth to grow their own food for family consumption to ensure food security. The farm supported a SACCO as a savings scheme for its staff.
Apart from just us earning from it, we also want to expose other people to run it as a business.